Our local, our regional and our international viewers, wherever you may be, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb, get your pen, get your paper, your phones, so you could store numbers and you could take down notes that will be very helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Josiah Gomes and Cal Hercules. On behalf of our team, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a wonderful day today. It's the middle of the work week, it's Wednesday, happy Wednesday. And of course, some of us say it's the hump day, you know, it's the day before Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. But it's a beautiful day, you know, on the outside here in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, where we are broadcasting from in San Juan. The weather is absolutely beautiful. A burst of sunshine, white clouds, blue skies, just a beautiful day. So happy Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2024. It is a day and time we'll never have the opportunity to have again, so don't waste your time. Do something productive and constructive with your time, all right? If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours, that someone special. Let's quickly go to our quote for today, coming to us with the kind compliments of the Fab India Expo. And I just love the quote today because it says, life will change without permission. I love that, eh? But you know what? It's our attitude that will determine the ride. Life will change without permission. In life, things will happen that we don't anticipate, we don't expect. In the middle of a wonderful experience, you know, a challenge will come, somebody will die, we lose our job, we lose a loved one, we lose a friend, you know, a child has to migrate abroad, whatever it is, those challenges that come our way. It is about our attitude, how we accept things that come our way, that will determine our life and our future. So when things go wrong without warning, it is about your attitude to be able to pick up the pieces, let go, let it be, give it to God, have a positive attitude and move on, and that will determine your tomorrow. I love this quote, all right? So that came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Remember to check them out. They are the white tent opposite Medford gas station. Great deals. I mean, the clothing is absolutely beautiful. So check them out, make it a family affair. It's not just clothing, but you could get household items as well, furniture and so much more. Shoes, accessories, the food court, my favorite part, and of course, the play area for your children. So make it a family affair. And just to remind you, they are going to be reopening at the Mid-Center Mall in Chagonas on the 3rd of May. So that's happening in May, which is on our doorstep as we speak. So thanks a lot, fellas. There we go. Let's say a very good morning and a warm welcome going out to Mr. Chanka Ramtal, Social Welfare Advisor. Mr. Ramtahal has been part of the system for many years. He's been part of the program, sharing his wealth of knowledge and experience with us when it comes to social welfare and grants. And today he's going to be talking about this special child grant. All right. So good morning and a warm welcome. Always nice to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Zelisa. And as usual, it is my pleasure to be here to share whatever information and knowledge I have to the benefit of our listening and viewing public.
I know, and we are very grateful, so thanking in advance. And today you're going to be talking to us about this grant for the child with special needs. And we know that there are many situations where there are children with special needs, and that can be challenging, not just for parents, but for grandparents. So, you know, it's a challenge. We already have a challenge with our children, and when we have children with special needs, that's even a bigger challenge, you know. So happy to share that information today.
Yes. So our topic today is the Special Child Grant, all right? This grant targets children with a severe disorder. It provides assistance to parents who are unable to meet the financial cost of caring for a child with special needs. And when you have special needs, it means it can be costly in providing
Correct.
items to meet those needs. All right. The grant can be accessed for children under the age of 18 years and is given for a 1-year period.
Okay. So it's okay. So let's recap that so that our audience will understand. It's until 18 years.
Yeah, children under 18 years.
So it's for children under 18.
And because you are considered a child under 18.
Okay.
Not an adult. You become adult at age 18. So
18. It applies to 18 and under.
Under.
Okay.
That's
Excellent.
right. The child grant, right? And is given for a 1-year period.
Oh, so it's only for 1 year.
And reviewed.
Good. So that's important.
Yes.
So it's first going to be granted once it's accepted and approved. It's going to be granted for 1 year, and then I guess you will have to keep renewing every year.
That's right.
Okay.
Followed by a review to determine continuation.
Okay. Good.
All right. And what are the requirements? The ID card of the applicant would either be the parent or guardian. So the person in charge of that child. It might be your own child, or it might be an adopted child.
Right.
It might be a relative's child.
So like a grandparent who's taking
That's
care,
right.
maybe an aunt or an uncle. Okay,
Yes.
understood.
Okay. So you need the ID card of the applicant, the child's birth certificate, of course, a bank statement, and other documents that might become relevant to the application. If it is an adopted child, you might have to produce what documents you have to prove that the child is adopted. You have permission, that child, you have permission to have that.
So you have to have perhaps whatever documentation for authorization that you are now taking care of this child.
Right.
Okay, good.
Right. It could be a court order. You can go to the court and apply for custody of a child. All right. Or if it's legal adoption, you must produce that document. And the amount is $1,500 per month. Actually, this special child grant was one of the newly implemented grants. That wasn't there from very early, but I think it's between 2019 or 2018 that was introduced, because it was realized that a special child has to be treated specially because the child has special needs, and therefore to be included in a grant with other children is not fair, because a lot of things need to be provided for this special child. Yeah, right? So the grant is $1,500 per month.
Good.
After which you become an adult, and if the condition persists, you can qualify for a disability grant as an adult, which is $2,000 per month.
So that changes then to disability grant for an adult. Okay,
that's
understood.
Right. Yeah.
And that is then $2,000
That's $2,000
per month. Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, so that is available to all children who are classified special. In terms, you can either be physical or mental deficient, and it can be confirmed by a DMO. You understand, and it goes to a meeting, and the grant will be a grant. The grant can be processed, and they would look at other financial circumstances as well as of the family.
Very good.
All right.
Good.
So this grant is available to our children who have special needs. All right.
Now, I'm sure that there are people going to be will want to know with regards to requirements that they will need to provide in order when they apply for this particular grant for children with special needs.
Right. As to apply, the person needs his or her ID card. The person who has custody of the child, who is in charge of the child, and who is making the application, they would need to produce their ID card.
Proper identification.
Right. The birth certificate of the child.
Birth certificate.
Right. And a recent bank statement. A recent bank statement.
They need to provide a recent bank
statement, yeah,
okay.
as stated in the form here.
Okay.
All right? And
So my next question, as you know, I will ask, then would that deter? So let us just say somebody has $5 million in an account.
yeah.
Would that?
Of course.
I'm just very curious
yes,
to
no,
know.
that's a good question. Because if you have adequate resources, remember social assistance, we do not contribute to that.
Right.
It is an act of government
Right.
to assist our citizens
Yeah.
who is or
Right. So that will give a reflection of the sort of income that you have, or the
That's
sort of
right.
savings that you have, or the
That's
money
right.
that you have. So
Yes.
then they will look at that and say, well, okay, this person really don't have any kind of money to say that extra or extra income. Okay,
That's right.
understood. And
Because-
that's understandable. Eh?
yeah, social
I see
assistance in general is for needy citizens. Yes.
I know people have started calling already, but I'm going to open the telephone line when we return after first break, which is for just been a couple minutes.
Yes.
And you can send your WhatsApp messages to 3847142, 3847142. You can send it. I will read it to Mr. Ramtal. He will respond. Or, of course, when we return after the break, you could call. A gentle reminder when you're calling, please, let's follow this simple rule. Before you call, take down the volume of your television set, then call, speak into the phone, listen into the phone. Because as soon as you call and I get that feedback, I will abort the call. Because we need to follow rules, right? And I know you're going to do that today. So we will do that when we return. Sir?
Yes. Now, I can tell you, Zelisa, as a field officer, I was a social welfare officer visiting. You know, you start as a social welfare officer 1.
Right.
That's when I started. I would have encountered a lot of children who had special needs.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's mental, physical,
Right.
or psychological
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There are families with a lot of special children. We
Right.
refer to them, we refer to them as special children.
But they
We
are.
we do not refer as in years gone by as retarded and
No,
handicapped.
no,
And no,
we not,
don't
right.
use that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we refer to them as special children. And I can tell you there are a lot of families with special children, and special children do have special needs. You know, you have to be in it to know it. Some of those children need full-time attention.
Of course they
Full-time
do,
attention,
certainly.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you know, you could very well be gainfully employed, but because of the love that you have for your child and the special attention that that child needs, you will have to give up your source of income, your employment, in order to stay home and take care of your child, because the fact is, nobody's going to take care of your child the way you will take care of your child.
And you have hit the nail on the head,
Yeah,
Zal, because
yeah.
I know a lot of parents who were forced to abandon the job and become a stay-home
Of course.
mother to you know, to take care of that special child.
Yes, I'll tell you something. Yesterday I was in conversation with a friend of mine, a work colleague, and I was saying to him, we were talking about responsibilities that people will have. And I said to him, I used myself as an example. My parents would say, Lisa, leave Malika for a little while and, you know, go do things and whatever, and we're always here. Or you could drop her, whatever. And now spending a little time with them visiting is fine.
Yes.
And I told that person, I said, let me tell you something. My child is my responsibility, not the responsibility of my parents. They had their 4 children, visiting is right, but they're not even, I mean, even though they would like to and they love and they spoil her, the fact is, that's not their responsibility at this age of their life to take care of a little child,
Yeah.
you know? Good morning and welcome.
Hello, morning.
Morning, sir. But you know, we'll have to
Yeah, I'm standing.
sir, you'll have to call back after this news break. We need to take in some important messages, and so when we return, we'll take your calls. We'll accommodate all those calls, and of course your messages via WhatsApp. All right. So let's go to these important messages. I want to remind you, Gandhi Memorial Vedic School in Arangwes, they're having their bazaar, a grand bazaar this Sunday. See and be there. And I believe it's in our ads as well. So pay attention. Let's go to these messages. Stay with us.
Guru Charan Saro 27th at NCIC Nagar Shagwanas, thousands will gather to chant the sacred verses of the Sri Hanuman Chalisa. Epic Hanuman Chalisa chanting 3. Bring your offerings from 2 p.m. Ram Taraka Homa from 4 to 5 p.m. From 5 to 8 p.m. Immerse yourselves in pure divine energy. Non-stop chanting of the Sri Hanuman Chalisa with the top Bhakti singers, pundits, local and international artists, Ramlila groups and dance groups. Brought to you by Alex Stores, Passats the Food King, Bright Ideas, The Little Store Limited, Chatak Foods Limited, Extra Foods Limited, Caribbean Flavors, The Medical Hub, Ramlal Educational Institute, T&T Events Management, Krishna Sound System, Lullaby Entertainment Limited, and Brandtech. Epic Hanuman Chalisa Chanting 3, April 27th, NCIC Nagar Shagwanas. Come dressed in red.
It's the best time to shop at the Fab India Expo. We have just received our new containers. If you're looking for the latest fashion, check us out today. We've got our special Navratri menu also available. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shagwanas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday to Sunday.
It's time to show love to your mom. An exhibition entirely catering to moms. Opening just before Mother's Day. The MAPA Expo at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall starts from the 3rd of May and closes just before Father's Day on the 2nd of June. Entry is free. Show your love. Walk with your mother. First 50 shoppers get a free meal. Save the date. MAPA Expo opens from the 3rd of May at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Shagwanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Good day, I am Senior Superintendent Michael Pear of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
Hi, I am Sajina Kadir, attorney at law.
We are here to remind you of the Community Justice Clinic, a collaborative initiative under the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Community Justice Clinic is a collaborative initiative.
It's finally here! The long-awaited Mega Mother's Day concert, Mary Ma 14, The Miracle, Saturday 11th May 2024 at Sapa San Fernando from 6 p.m. Get ready to witness new spectacular dances by the Shiv Shakti Dance Company led by dance guru Michael Salikram. Also featuring a host of top local stars Amit Sagram, Mukesh Kolai, Satrupa Sesnarain, Nigel Salikram, Mauritia Kagan, musical brothers Nigel and Kavir Sankar, panist Jovan Luke Rambaran, Chutney Soka Queen Revti Ramrup, and other dynamic artists. Mary Ma 14. It's going to be a mind-blowing experience. For tickets, call 749-9493 or 479-6941. Mary Ma 14. The Miracle. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa. I'm Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Mr. Chankaranta, Social Welfare Advisor, and today he's talking to us about the special child grant. Now, if you may have any questions, any concerns, you're free to send your WhatsApp messages, or you can call us at 3847-142. when you call, just remember to take the volume down on your television, then call. Mr. Ramtal, before I take this call, let's go to this particular message. What about if you're already getting government help? Would that still be, would you still be qualified for the grant? So somebody's asking if they're already getting some kind of help from the government, would they qualify for this as well?
Yes.
Good, right.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's
that
why they
answers this
refer to that
particular
as special child grant.
child grant.
That's right.
So even if you are already getting maybe old age pension and you're taking care of this child, that child would have the opportunity to get the extra funds in order to help, right? Good morning and welcome.
Morning, I'm trying to get onto the program, please.
Okay, morning, you're live. Welcome.
Uh-huh.
You're live, sir. What is your question, please?
Okay, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get a number, contact number from Mr. Ramtal.
Okay, so I will share that number at the end of the program. So pay attention to the program, have your pen and paper ready or your phone so you could store the number at the end of the program. All right, so stick and stay with us. All right, let's try this. Be taken for an issue that the lady has. She sent in all her records since March of last year and was told that she would start getting pension from May of last year. However, did this not happen, but she would get a lump sum. She was told that a lump sum check went to the bank and she was told that there was an issue with the account number and the check was returned to the sender. She returned to the pension office and was told that they were looking into it and they will take 3 months to be resolved. Please note that the monthly check is going to the bank with the same number and the lady submitted. She continues to do follow-ups and now the office told her that the check went to Central Bank and would take another 4 months for this matter because procedures have changed. Please note that the original person who was dealing with the matter was transferred to the Baratara office and this is a new officer that is looking into the matter. So what can she do in order to get this matter rectified? She feels that she's getting a runaround from these officers. It is like they want her to drop the matter. Thank you for your assistance or advice that may help. Have a good day. Have a good day to you as well. Mr. Ramtal, what do you say about this?
Right. What has to happen there is the supervisor has to take up that matter, refer it to the senior supervisor at the head office, and they would rectify that. All right? And you know, this happens from time to time when maybe you put a wrong number by mistake, you know, and it goes to a wrong bank account, you know, and then you have to do certain things to have it corrected.
Right, we understand that, but this person also indicated that monthly checks are going to that same account.
And therefore, the only person to do that, she would have to do a certain document handled by the supervisor through the head office.
Okay.
And that would be corrected.
So you know what you've got to do.
Yes.
Hi, Zelisa. Good morning. Can you kindly, good morning to you as well. Can you kindly ask Mr. Ramtal to touch on the funeral grant and how to go about getting, please? Thank you. Of course, I'll ask him, Mr. Ramtal. Could you just recap the funeral grant, please, for the benefit of this viewer?
Right. As is customary with all social welfare grants, these grants are distributed based on need. Okay? Where there is adequate resources within the household, these grants are not disbursed. Okay? So the social welfare grants are really earmarked for the population that is in need, that is genuine need. That's right. And so that's why we have officers coming out to you to make assessments. They would interview you, find out your income, your expenses, you know, what are some of your issues and things like that. So these grants are based on need. It is not automatic because we do not contribute to these grants.
Right. It's given by the authority.
That's right. Unlike national insurance,
where you
pay or your work pension or other programs that you contribute to.
So with regards to the funeral grant, I believe it's $7,000.
Yes.
What would be the steps? Let's just say somebody who is on pension and they really genuinely need of getting this money to bury, and the person die now, right now. what would be the step that the family member or members would need to take in order to get this funeral grant of 7,000? What would be, could you give us, what would be the steps they need to take?
Right. So what would happen is that you would need to go to the social welfare office,
right,
and indicate that this person has died, maybe a pensioner or public assistance recipient,
right,
and so on. And they are facing a certain level of hardship,
right,
to carry out
that's
right, they cannot afford it. What they will be interviewed by an officer, and the officer would ascertain whether they qualify or not by a means test.
Right.
You understand?
So they will ask you a battery of questions.
That's right.
And then they will determine
whether you qualify,
need it and you qualify
or not.
And then they, I think the funeral agency will have to send,
yes, of course, an estimate of the cost of the,
then they will write it out to the funeral, not you. You don't get the,
no, it goes straight to the,
it goes directly to the funeral
agent, yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So I trust that that was helpful for you and others who were not aware. You know, knowledge is power, right?
Yes.
Information.
You see, a lot of citizens feel these grants are automatic.
Right.
But remember, we do not contribute to the social welfare grants as we do to the national insurance system. And therefore, investigations must be made to ascertain whether you qualify or not.
Right. 3847142. You're welcome to call, or you can send your WhatsApp messages regarding social welfare and grants. Today we are particularly talking about the special child grant, and if you're in a position or you know someone or you need some sort of advice, please feel free to give us a call. The program has been designed to answer those unanswered questions, those concerns you may have regarding social welfare and how you could qualify or how you could get assistance. All right, 3847142. You can send your WhatsApp messages, or you could call. Just take the volume down in your television. Mr. Ramtahal will respond. 3847142. Questions, concerns, comments. Mr. Ramtahal?
Zelisa, and I can tell you, as a field officer many years ago, I would have encountered several families with special children. And I can also tell you, special children need special attention. Sometimes it warrants one parent stop working to take care of them.
I know a situation where because the mother, her income was a bit higher and her working hours were a little more flexible, she went out and worked, and the father, the husband, stayed home and took care of the child because that's what they had to do.
That's right.
But it's that, but also other factors as well. Pampers, special, in terms of you need to have a specialist for exercises and different things that they need to do that cost money. You know, a lot of things outside of the doc box that you don't anticipate or you don't expect, that you now have to find money to pay. Special diet, special medication, special things because they're special, right? So of course that money will that $1,500 will certainly go along.
Yes.
Something is better, something than nothing, huh? That's how I look at it. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, and your television is still on. So you've got to take the volume. And I said that in the beginning of the show, ma'am.
Pardon me?
So when you're calling, take the volume down on your television. Please take it down, then call. Speak into the phone, listen into the phone, because we have a delay. And I will know when your television is on. So kindly take the volume down on your television, then call. 3847142, or you can send your WhatsApp messages. Mr. Ramtahal?
Yes. Having a special child in a home, Zelisa, is a very demanding situation. You understand?
Another question that came in, where do we go for this assistance?
At the social welfare office.
So you go to the social welfare office.
In your district, yeah.
Good morning. If a person, they have a savings of at least $10,000, would you qualify for the old age grant? People who didn't contribute to the country get it. I don't think it's fair. Well, I'm not understanding.
Well, what the person is inquiring, whether if I have $10,000 in the bank, would that prevent me from getting old age pension? And the answer is no. What determines you get qualifying for old age pension is your income. Your money in the bank is not income. What is considered income? The interest that you may get on that account.
Right, and I think that's important for us to elaborate on.
Yes.
So if you have $1 million, you work hard, you have $1 million, or whoever you get that as a gift, or you win a lotto, whatever the case is, and you have $1 million, the interest from that
is considered income.
Would be considered an income, exactly. Or if you have an income, that is, or you have a place rented and you're getting an income, all those things will contribute and determine what amount you will get.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Because what the regulation says, your income must not exceed a certain quantum.
Right. And that's quite understandable.
In this case, it is $5,500 for old age pension purposes.
Right. Okay. So there you go. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue to take your calls or your messages via WhatsApp. Stay with us. Conversations with Zelisa continues. And of course, right after these important messages.
Lifetime Solutions, manufacturer of metal roofing, panels, framing, guttering, and related products. Located lot number 26, Omera Industrial Estate in Arima. Give us a call, 646-5813 for further information. Lifetime Solutions. Give us a call today.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
It's the best time to shop at the Fabinja Expo. We have just received our new containers. If you're looking for the latest fashion, check us out today. We've got our special Navratri menu also available. Fabinja Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday to Sunday.
It's time to show love to your mom. An exhibition entirely catering to moms. Opening just before Mother's Day, the MAPA Expo at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall starts from the 3rd of May and closes just before Father's Day on the 2nd of June. Entry is free. Show your love. Walk with your mother. First 50 shoppers get a free meal. Save the date. MAPA Expo opens from the 3rd of May at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354-4459 or 356-7226.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Mr. Chankaram Tahal, Social Welfare Advisor. If you may have any questions, any concerns today, he's talking to us about this special child grant. And of course, if other situations you may want to ask any questions, we know knowledge is power. That's how once you get those answers, you know how to move forward and how to get those grants that you so desire. You could send your WhatsApp messages to 3847142 or you could call us Please, when you call, you're welcome to call. I'm inviting you to call, but let's follow the rules. Take the volume down on your television first, then call. Speak into the phone, listen into the phone because there is a delay. All right? So when you do that, let's follow the rules. 3847-142. Mr. Ramtahal?
Yes, so today the topic is special child. And who is a special child? A special child is a child who is either physically, mentally, or psychologically challenged.
Yeah.
All right?
Good morning and welcome.
Morning.
Morning. What's your question, please?
Yeah, my question is that I'm 78 years old.
Right.
I'm getting pension, but my husband passed away, and I'm getting widow grant from NIS. So the question is, if I die, if my family can go to the welfare and get a grant for my burial.
When you die, okay, God forbids, you're ready to go to your maker, you want to know if your family will be entitled to the burial grant, the funeral grant?
Yes.
Mr. Ramtahal?
Did you work, my dear? Did you ever work?
I worked a long time. That is since 1955. I used to work in a grocery.
Okay.
And since then I haven't been working.
Okay, no problem.
And why I ask that, if you would have made at least 25 contributions to the national insurance system, then your relatives would have
You've been entitled to $7,500.
$500.
Do you remember? I don't think she would have contributed in those days, 1955.
Oh yeah, no, national insurance wasn't in
Yeah, I contributed, but I did not get the 750.
No, how many did you get?
Fine.
Contribution.
No, that's fine. So you made contributions to NIS?
Yes.
Okay then, and I'm sure you made more than 25?
Yes.
Right, then you will be...
I did not make the 270.
That's fine.
No, that's fine.
Whatever.
So
yes.
then, yes, because you've made 25 contributions and more, you will be entitled when, God forbid, when you go to the grade beyond, to 7,500. Yes, so make sure and have your that card with your number so your family will go in and get it sorted, okay?
Oh, yeah, well, when my husband died, I got for him.
Yes.
Right.
But he was, yes, he was not in NIS.
Oh, okay.
But I got from my my contribution,
right.
I got his for his burial.
Okay. So, I think,
So somebody will get for you.
Somebody will get for you to assist with your burial, okay?
Okay.
All the best.
Right,
Take care, darling. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, Miss Liddy. Can I speak to Mr. Ramtahal?
Sure, sure.
For my sister, please.
Sure, he's listening, but you need to speak up a little bit, please. Speak a little louder. Put the phone closer to your mouth.
My sister is going through a divorce, right? She has 2 big children. The divorce is not quite true. It's 2 years. Her husband works for a very good salary, and all he is giving for them is $1,500 each. That cannot, I don't think that could contain them. They are both in secondary school and they are both in college. And that I don't know how they will make out.
Okay, I just want to ask one question here. The monies that her ex-husband or her husband is contributing towards the children, was that determined by the courts? Did the court say that's what he has to pay?
Well, that's what he is saying. He tell her the court said it's $1,500 a month.
Okay, well, if that is a decision that's made by the court, then that's a decision that's made by the court. You have to respect the,
So what can I do to get, because his salary is plenty bigger than that.
Well,
That cannot help
okay,
them.
in a situation
And she
like
works part-time basis.
in a situation like that, you would need to speak to an attorney. This has nothing to do with social welfare. What you would need
Yeah,
to
but
do...
the case is still going on.
Well, then,
Right.
well, if
Yes,
the case
now.
is going on, then the law, the judge, then they would know. Okay, I feel you need to talk to your lawyer, and your lawyer will answer those questions.
Okay, thanks again.
You're welcome. Good luck. Take care.
Yeah, that's a legal
It's nice
matter
that he
to
is
be handled in that matter.
He is concerned about his sister, but once it's a legal matter, you need an attorney to intervene and get involved there. And once a decision has made by the courts, then you can either appeal it or, you know, the law is the law. We have to respect the law of the land, you know? Good. And a decision is made based on evidence and things like that. They will do their investigations and things like that, yeah? 3847142, 2 questions, concerns, comments. You can send in your WhatsApp messages or you can call, and Mr. Chankar Ramsahal will be happy to answer those questions. All right, let's go. The funeral home can also access the funeral grant. The family doesn't even have to go to NIS. Okay, June, thank you for that information. Good, let's see here.
Because the grant is usually paid. If the grant through social is usually paid to the funeral home, it is not paid to the, you know, the relative of the deceased.
Okay. 3847142, questions, concerns, comments. Feel free to send in your messages, your questions, or you can call and speak with Mr. Ramsahal one-on-one. Mr. Ramsahal?
Yes. I'm very concerned about the, you know,
Good morning and welcome.
Pleasant good morning.
Good morning.
Zelisa.
Yes,
it's
dear.
nice being connected. It's nice being connected to you.
Thank you. Could you do me a favor, please? Take the volume down on your TV. Take the volume down, please. Otherwise, I'll have to abort the call, darling. Could you do that, please? Hello? All right. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, good morning. Just want to find out something here, please.
Sure.
If you are paying a national insurance, right? And you're not paying the full amount, and you resign and you get a lump sum of money, right? And if you come and you pass away now, the funeral grant is still available?
Yes, once you have made at least 25 contributions, the grant become payable upon your demise. You understand that?
Hello?
Once you have made 25 contributions to the national insurance system, you become eligible to get a grant at that time. Well, not you, but the person undertaking your funeral.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Ramsahal, I need to ask this question. I know we're not talking national insurance and I don't want to entertain too much, but just for the benefit of those and even for myself, if an individual would have received, if an individual would have received a lump sum, can they still or their family qualify for the funeral grant?
Once they would have made 25 contributions.
Brilliant. But let me tell you, that is excellent, you know.
Yes, it is. That's a steal of a deal.
You're telling me invest 25 contributions and you get 7,005.
Because the cost of funerals have gone up now.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's as close to sometimes as a wedding. We don't take voice notes because we need to edit. We need to listen to the voice notes. It could have different things. But I will perhaps listen in the during the break and ask the question. All right. With that, 3847142, questions, concerns, comments. 3847142, questions, concerns, comments. Mr. Ramsahal?
Yes. Once you would have made 25 contributions, it means you would have, at that time, when the time comes, your relative or the dependent would have qualified for the burial grant on your behalf. You understand? So we must know that. We must know that. And I want to urge people again, every 3 or 4 years, go to the national office and ask an update for your contribution, so you'll know exactly
and
how much.
I think that's a very good, very good advice, because that is your duty and your responsibility, your interest. So you're correct. Always go and get an update and make sure everything is active. Make sure you give that information as well to your family, because very often a husband does tell his wife this and she will lose out.
Yes.
And he's made the contributions and you're due to it for you and your family. So these are things that you need to stay on top of and discuss it with your partners, you know. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with Mr. Chankar Ramtal, Social Welfare Advisor. We continue to take your calls and of course your messages via WhatsApp when we return. Stay with us.
It's the best time to shop at the Fab India Expo. We have just received our new containers. If you're looking for the latest fashion, check us out today. We've got our special Navratri menu also available. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday to Sunday.
It's time to show love to your mom. An exhibition entirely catering to moms. Opening just before Mother's Day. The MAPA Expo at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall starts from the 3rd of May and closes just before Father's Day on the 2nd of June. Entry is free. Show your love. Walk with your mother. First 50 shoppers get a free meal. Save the date. MAPA Expo opens from the 3rd of May at the Dome at the Mid-Center Mall from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily.
On April 27th at NCIC Nagar Shagwanas, thousands will gather to chant the sacred verses of the Sri Hanuman Chalisa. Epic Hanuman Chalisa chanting 3. Bring your offerings from 2 p.m. Ram Taraka Homa from 4 to 5 p.m. From 5 to 8 p.m. Immerse yourselves in pure divine energy. Non-stop chanting of the Sri Hanuman Chalisa with the top Bhakti singers, pundits, local and international artists, Ram Leela groups and dance groups. Brought to you by Alex Stores, Passats the Food King, Bright Ideas, The Little Store Limited, Chatak Foods Limited, Extra Foods Limited, Caribbean Flavors, The Medical Hub, Ramlal Educational Institute, T&T Events Management, Krishna Sound System, Lullaby Entertainment Limited, and Brandtech. Epic Hanuman Chalisa chanting 3, April 27th, NCIC Nagar Shagwanas. Come dressed in red.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Shogunas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
It's finally here, the long-awaited Mega Mother's Day concert, Meri Ma 14, The Miracle, Saturday 11th May 2024 at Sapa San Fernando from 6 p.m. Get ready to witness new spectacular dances by the Shiv Shakti Dance Company led by dance guru Michael Saligram. Also featuring a host of top local stars Amit Sagram, Mukesh Kolai, Satrupa Sesnarain, Nigel Salikram, Mauritia Kagan, musical brothers Nigel and Kavir Sankar, panist Jovan Luke Rambaran, Chutney Soka Queen Revti Ramrup, and other dynamic artists. Mary Ma 14. It's going to be a mind-blowing experience. For tickets, call 749-9493 or 479-6941. Mary Ma 14. The miracle. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa. I'm Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Mr. Chankar Ramtal, Social Welfare Advisor. And of course, any questions or concerns you may have regarding social welfare, 3847142, 3847142. You can send your WhatsApp messages, or you could call and Mr. Ramtal will be happy to answer your questions or concerns. Just remember, when you're calling, take the volume down on your television first, all right? Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
I would like to ask one question, please.
Sure.
If you have a parlor, you have a business, would you be able to get pension?
That's a very good question, Because a lot of people are very ambitious, and rather than stay and do nothing, they get themselves active and have a little parlor in the area, selling a little bread and whatever. It shows that they're ambitious to me, right? They're constructive, they use their time wisely. Mr. Ramtal, I'd like you to address this, because there are many people who do things like that.
Yes.
There are many people who make aloo pie and sell, or polori and sell, or bread, or whatever, cook meals and sell, to try to help themselves and their family. In a situation like that, could you give this lady some advice?
Right. Old age pension is determined based on your income.
Right.
And income is in any form of receiving money through work. You understand? Whether you sell, whether you work URP, or whatever, income is what comes in during the course of the month through your labor and through your efforts.
Right.
Once your income does not exceed $5,500 per month, you would qualify for a pension. Now, there are 4 bands or amounts of old age pension. You can either qualify for $3,500 a month, $2,500 a month, $1,500 per month, or $500 per month.
Right.
So that you can qualify for some form of pension.
Okay. So I hope that answers your question, ma'am. Well, I'm sure she's listening. Good morning and welcome. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Could a person who never ever paid national insurance, when they die, could their family get the funeral grant?
If the person did not contribute to the national insurance system, then the relatives can go to the social welfare department, and they offer a funeral grant of $7,000 based on an assessment that will be done. Meaning they would ask you about the circumstances, the financial circumstances of the family, the relatives. All right?
Okay, let's go. I'm 64 years old. How do I have to go about my pension? Could you do a recap on that, please?
Yes, you need to apply for your pension in the month of your 65th birthday. You fill out the form and you submit with the relevant documents to the office within your region. There are offices throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So you would know the office in your region.
Good morning. And now we're not talking national insurance, but I will answer. Good morning. I got my national insurance money, $18,000. Is that considered a lump sum?
Yes.
It is.
That is a lump sum is a one-time payment.
Good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, good morning. I have a question for you, please.
Sure. What's your question?
My question is, my husband gets NIS. and he's a dialysis patient. I understand there are some sort of a grant for diet and different things for dialysis patients. I would like to know if that is true. Through social welfare.
Yes.
What are they? What are they for a person like him?
Yes, there is a grant called the Special Diet Grant, which is available to patients like your husband, where you need a special diet because of your medical condition. So you can, so the doctor would have to verify that this patient is in need of it, and you process an application to have it processed.
Good. So you answered that particular question to that person.
Yes.
3847-142 questions and some comments. We will be happy to give you the advice that you're seeking. And Mr. Ramtahal, do you would like to recap anything before we close things off today? We've got about 5 minutes or so. Okay, let's go to. Good morning and welcome. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning and welcome. Good morning to the panel. Good morning to the panel.
All right, the problem with you, ma'am, is that you're not following. Good morning to you. You have to take the volume down on your television first because that's going to cause a delay and our time is quite limited. And again, for those who want to speak to Mr. Ramtal, any questions, take the volume down on your television first. Then call. Mr. Ramtahal, sir?
Yes. There are a lot of citizens out there as well who are experiencing financial hardships.
Let's try this. Good morning and welcome. Hello? Good morning and welcome. See? Sorry about that. I humbly apologize.
Yes. Yeah, there are a lot of people out there experiencing financial difficulties.
Correct.
You understand? And the social welfare department, they sent home a lot of people last year, officers, and new officers were brought on. And they were not properly trained. They were not properly oriented. And they're taking longer than usual to become really efficient. You understand? And I am really hoping that some refresher courses are offered to these youngsters.
Training.
That's right.
Blessings to you both. This is the lady who spoke to Mr. Ramtahal about my pension. 5th of April was my birthday. It's a year I applied. I got my pension up till March this year. They told me to wait until May for a slip. If I don't get it, I must come in June with my ID. Would I get my money for April month? Thank you. We can't say if you'll get your money, ma'am.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't have control of that, you know. Unfortunately, we have no control of that. Yes. So I humbly apologize that we can't. But what you could do is you could go to the office or call and find out, and I'm sure somebody there will certainly, you know.
I can tell you too, Zal, the phone service to these offices are not really reliable at all. So citizens are forced to travel to the office for minor things.
And it's money they're wasting and time.
Right.
Hello, good morning, Miss Zelisa. I applied for old age pension 1 year ago. My birthday is, okay, I think this is the same person that sent the message as well. I humbly apologize. Let's see. Okay, there. We've got to wrap things up, Mr. Ramtahal. I want to thank you kindly. You know, for always your contribution is amazing. You continue to share your wealth of knowledge and the years of experience that you've had working. So, of course, we always say experience is a great teacher. So with that, again, our heartfelt thanks. We're full of gratitude for all that you do and you continue to do. Reminding all of those who need, you know, one-on-one in terms of getting, perhaps you're in the middle of something and you need to get further advice or you're stuck and you don't know how to move forward. 753-5264. 753, it's on the television. Thank you so much, Josiah. 753-5264. 753-5264. That's Mr. Ramtahal's number. And, you know, you could call him. Please respect the time that you're calling, because what he does is, you know, out of his time. So please respect that. Again, sir, we look forward to seeing you very soon. God bless. Take care. And our heartfelt thanks and gratitude again. This is where we've got to wrap things up for today, my dear friends. I want to thank you kindly for choosing us, for allowing us to be here to answer those unanswered questions. Knowledge is power. Keep smiling, be positive, and always know the best is yet to come. We have a repeat of the program today at 3 o'clock. Tell your friends, tell your family members. Like and share because it's great information. We're on Facebook and Instagram. And be the best version that you could be of yourself. Remember, the choices you make today will certainly determine your tomorrows. Keep smiling, be positive. Know that with God, all things are possible. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Thank you so much for choosing us.